Botox, the new 3, 5, and 10-year IUDs, Nexplanon, and much more. We accept all insurance carriers, including TRICARE, Medicaid, and we accept all insured and uninsured patients. Please call our office at 912-588-1020 and visit MajorMD.com for more information about Women's Health Center. That's MAGERMD.com.
Got ticks? Well, we hope not. I'm Dr. Charles Hall.
And I'm Dr. Stefania Wilcox.
We are the Associate Veterinarians at Wolf Animal Hospital. As the cool air rolls in, we are noticing the ticks are too. Let us help guard your pets against tick-borne disease this year. Come see us at our main branch, Wolf Animal Hospital, at 755 West Cherry Street.
And now we can serve you from our new mobile veterinary clinic in select locations throughout Appling, Brantley, Long, and Wayne counties. The mobile service will provide preventive medicine and outpatient procedures on site. For more information, contact Wolf Animal Hospital at 912-427-3212.
I'm Dr. Charles Hall.
And I'm Dr. Stefania Wilcox.
And we are ready to serve you and your four-legged family members at our main hospital or one of our satellite locations. Contact us at Wolf Animal Hospital at 912-427-3212. 912-427-3212.
When we say right on the corner and right on the price, we mean it at Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. Up to $12,000 off 2018 F-150s. $12,000 off America's #1 selling truck. Stop the search. Call Mike Birch and 24/7 at MikeBirchFord.com.
8 o'clock here at WIFO-FM Jessup Big Dog Country, and right on schedule there is Senator Blake Tillery. Good morning, Senator. Stand by. Bob will be with you here in just a second on WIFO. World-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you this morning by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, Murphy Builder Supply, the Women's Health Center, Dr. Major, and Wolf Animal Hospital. And go ahead, Bob.
All right. It's Tuesdays with Blake Tillery. We got Blake Tillery on the phone. Blake, how you doing today?
Hold on just a second, Blake. Butch, we'll call you right back.
Okay, well, we'll take a break here on WIFO-FM Big Dog Country. Let me see what's going on here. Let's do that real quick because that was kind of unexpected. I guess he's got a pressing issue up there in Atlanta.
This is Charles Huffman at Jessup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jessup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott-Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher insulation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have two locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jessup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles, Faye, or Sheridan today.
Well, this is live radio at its finest here. We've got Stephen Meeks on the phone, Bob, and I think Senator Tillery's going to call back, so I've got to hang up the phone and wait for that to happen. That's why I don't like live radio, because what can go wrong always will.
So do we have Stephen on the phone?
No, we don't. We're waiting for Senator Tillery because he said that Senator Tillery was ready to go. So.
Okay.
But we're going to get to Stephen Meeks as well here on WIFO-FM. Good morning from the Big Dog, WIFO. Let's see here what we need to do. Let's just do this and then we'll come back. Well, this is going downhill rapidly. Let's see who's on the hotline this morning, Bob. Nobody.
The phone, they hung up again.
Oh, good grief. Let's... You can't make this up. All right, let's try this again. Dialing for dollars. Who do we have this morning?
Hey, guys, you've got Blake and Stephen here.
Yeah, Blake and Stephen. Okay.
Great.
Who wants to go first? We'll start with Blake. How about that? It
depends on how hard the question is.
Yeah, it's an easy question. Like I said, it's kind of quiet in Atlanta, so I'm just going to throw it out to you. If you had a headline right now in the first 3 weeks of the session, what would it be?
Running crazy would be my headline if I ran it right now. We know you were up here visiting us for the Super Bowl, so that changed things a lot, changed what was going on somewhat with our schedule. The budget is hot and heavy right now. The House is running that through subcommittee. Stephen can talk more about that. And now the Senate, we're starting to pick up our subcommittees because we can see what the House is doing. The House hasn't passed the budget yet, but we're kind of getting ahead of them a little bit. Again, it's going to be the same three things you hear all year: health care, broadband, budget. Stephen's on here, too. I think, Stephen, you kind of agree with me on that?
Yes, that's pretty much been the take. The amended budget for 19 is in the works and would just be more or less perhaps that may be needed between now and the end of the fiscal year. And once that is done, we'll begin work on the 2020 budget.
Well, let's start with the budget. Like I said, the governor's got a lot of proposals in the budget. So do you think all those proposals will be passed, or will there be any roadblocks for that budget?
I guess that's going to me now, Vice Chair of Approach. I do think the governor's budget will be honored. His request will be honored. You're going to see the $8.4 million that we put in for mental health, particularly in the high schools. You're going to see the 3% raise or the $3,000 raise to teachers. I think you'll see that honored. The question is, are we going to be able to find more money to throw into issues like rural broadband? I was combing through, I got the budget report on my desk right now, I was combing through just the amount of dollars that we're putting into health care because of Medicaid, the roles expanding for our low-income Medicaid, age-blind, disabled Medicaid, et cetera. But those are pale in comparison to the amount of extra money that we're continuing to put into education. We're going to have to put $26 million extra dollars into teacher retirement. I think it's $21 million. I'm sorry, extra $1 million in there. Some big price tags on these items, and we're trying to find other areas as well. For again, the issue that I'm going to tell you that I think is the biggest for our area, which is going to be rural broadband.
Again, both of y'all addressed the broadband issue when you were here for the eggs and issues here at the Coastal Pines Technical College. But for those listening that may not be familiar with what all's taking place, explain what's taking place and what y'all are hoping to achieve.
Yeah, well, I'll let Stephen, if you want to start. The House has put a bill out of committee already. He can tell you about that, and then I'll tell you where the Senate is on a little bit different proposal.
Right, and in terms of rural broadband, one of the things the House has done, committee passed out, I believe last week, reported out a bill that would allow EMCs to begin to provide Internet service in rural areas, as many of us in southeast Georgia are served by EMCs providing power. They are now going to have the ability to invest and provide broadband services, Internet services for their customers in rural Georgia. So I look forward to that being on the floor very soon and being passed out of the House. The EMCs are obviously excited about it. I know there's a lot of excitement about it across rural Georgia, as the EMCs have served a very important role in the economic development, particularly with what they've done in the past. So that's kind of where we are right now with rural broadband. And just as a side note, one of the committees that I was fortunate enough to be assigned to was energy, utilities, and telecommunications. So we'll have the opportunity to have more conversations about that as time goes on. But we're pretty excited right now as we begin this first step in trying to connect rural Georgia.
If you're just joining us, we've got both Blake Tillery and Stephen Meeks on the phone with us from Atlanta. Legislative session underway. Stephen, I'm curious, you've been up there in maybe, 3 weeks now? You learned the ropes pretty much, or how's things going for you in your first session?
Really well. Everything's going really well. We've had the opportunity to meet a lot of new members that we haven't connected with before, obviously, and it was an exciting day of being sworn in the House and then attending the governor swearing in over at Georgia Tech. And I tell you what, he is a governor that's been out and about. Last week, I do believe in one day, I ran into him 3 different times throughout the day speaking to different groups who were here in Atlanta. So it's going to be great to work with him. He's a friend and a great friend to rural Georgia. We finally got office assignments over in 501 over in the Coverdale Legislative Office Building. And so we're getting settled in, have desk assignments on the House floor. So we're getting settled in and looking forward to seeing folks from back home as you come up and visit with us and other members of the state leadership about issues that are important. We've had leadership wane up recently, so it's been very busy and having groups come in and out from the district and individuals. Last week we had mayors from across the state in, and Mayor David O'Keefe was in town, as well as Mayor Weaver from Screven. So it was great to see them, and just looking forward to having the opportunity to impact legislation, as well as visiting with folks as they're coming to Atlanta.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it's only been 3 weeks, but a lot of Wayne County has already made the trip up there. Like I said, Leadership Wayne's been up there. The Mayor's Day, I understand that went well. So it's nice to see a lot of Wayne Countyans take the trip, but it's nice to have you guys up there being the host and showing them around.
Well, it was Leadership Wayne was a great day. I know that Joy worked hard in helping put that together, and it was a great opportunity for the leadership of Wayne County and the evolving leadership to meet with statewide elected officials. And I tell you, one of the special visits I think we had was Supreme Court Justice Boggs from South Georgia. He's a great guy and really providing some great leadership when it comes to criminal justice reform, and just a great opportunity for us to visit with folks here in Atlanta.
I'm just curious, when you watch the national news, it's gridlock between the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. Statewide, you don't hear a lot of bickering between the Democratic and Republican Party. So are you all getting along with the Democrats up there?
Yeah, I think that folks work across the aisle really well here in Georgia. We're starting to see some of that sick in, and as Georgia becomes more and more of a battleground state, I'm afraid it's going to get a little worse. I've already seen it get worse since my first 2 years, and I don't think that really has a place in Georgia. Folks care about their kids being educated. They care about their budget being balanced. They care about their taxes being low and being able to get on the Internet to do homework or pay bills. Those aren't partisan issues. I hope we can continue to move Georgia forward without having some of the partisan fights that we're seeing from Washington.
Okay. We appreciate you both calling in. Again, always enjoy it. Before you go, as we say all the time, you guys are accessible. We want to hear from your constituents, so just give that information, your email, phone number, whatever you want to give out before we let you go.
Bob, if you will, let me give out my office and email address. The office telephone number is 404-656-0177 with the house email address at stephen.meeks@house.ga.gov. And, of course, my cell number is 912-207-0813. And, Bob, we will, in the next week or so, be opening up an office, hopefully there in Screven, and we'll be getting that contact information out as well. But just look forward to hearing from folks back home.
Okay, sounds great. And Blake?
Yeah, it's 404-656-0089 is the office number up here. It's the same one that Senator Williams had, so folks in our area are used to calling that now for 22 years. The email address is blake.tillery@senate.ga.gov. And many of you have already got a piece of mail from me or have seen it on Facebook. I'm running a poll and a survey right now on the big 10 issues that I think we're going to see this legislative session. You can go online at blaketillery.com, www.blaketillery.com, and there's a survey of the issues that I think are going to be the 10 biggest we face. Tell me what you think. We've already had about 100 responses, and I'd love to get about 100 more. Okay.
Well, again, we appreciate you guys being with us here on Tuesday, and stay safe in Atlanta, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, man. Have a great day.
Okay, doke. And we'll be back with more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. Get some more guests in the green room. We'll be back with those guests after this timeout.
Women's Health Center, your hometown OBGYN group, providing exceptional obstetrical and gynecological care for women for the past 20 years. We have 3 convenient locations in Jessup, Blackshear, and Baxley. We understand that choosing your OBGYN is a personal decision and that the relationship with your doctor and the trust you build is essential. At Women's Health Center, we provide obstetrical care and guide you through the process, making sure you and your baby stay healthy. We provide the most advanced ultrasound technology with the clearest pictures ever. Annual gynecological care gives patients an opportunity to take charge of their health. Some of our services include hormone therapy, pellets, Botox, the new 3, 5, and 10-year IUDs, Nexplanon, and much more. We accept all insurance carriers, including TRICARE, Medicaid, and we accept all insured and uninsured patients. Please call our office at 912-588-1020 and visit MajorMD.com for more information about Women's Health Center. That's MAGERMD.com.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Stop creditor harassment today. Stop the worry of a pending repossession, garnishment, or foreclosure. Contact the Bankruptcy Group, Attorney R. Flake Cabinets, for an experienced assessment of your financial situation. They have locations in Brunswick, Hazelhurst, and now Jessup. They are a debt relief agency. They help people file for bankruptcy relief. Call the office at 912-375-5620. 375-5620 to set up your free consultation. Let the Bankruptcy Group do the worrying for you. Now serving Jessup.
More of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show at 8:13, brought to you by Murphy Builders Supply, Women's Health Center, Dr. Major, Mike Birchford in Blackshear, and Wolf Animal Hospital.
And we've got the chamber in with us this morning. Miss Bennett's got a few guests. Wayne's Taste of Wayne is right around the corner. Also, the quarterly membership luncheon coming up as well. So I guess you're here to talk about both, or we'll just talk about one or.
We'll talk about both of them. I'll go ahead and put a plug in for our State of Education event that is next Tuesday on the 12th. We will have guest speakers, Dr. Glenn Dobbert from Coastal Pines and Dr. Jay Brinson from Wayne County School System. So we're excited to have them. They'll come and share with us about what's going on in our education world here in Wayne County. And at that event, we'll also be recognizing our local Page Star student and Star teacher. So we're looking forward to that as well. Tickets are on sale for that, $25 for members and $35 for non-members. And the event starts at 11:30 at Coastal Pines.
Do we know who the Star student, Star teacher are?
We do.
Can you announce that now, or
we're not going to?
We can't get the exclusive.
We know and they know. Yes.
Okay. So we have to wait till next Tuesday.
Next
Tuesday. Okay.
And of course, we'll have a press release that goes out as soon as we announce that. So.
Okey-doke. And you got some guests here for Taste of Wayne?
We do. We're going to talk about our 10th annual Taste of Wayne. I've got Bridget Beasley in with Hospice of South Georgia. She's one of our committee members. And then we also have Chad Neesmith here with us. He is our, Neesmith Chevrolet is our presenting sponsor this year. So I'm going to let Bridget talk a little bit, and then we'll let Chad have an opportunity to talk.
Is he going to give away a free car at the event? Is that what it is?
Well, that's what we're hoping.
Working on it.
Chad probably thinks he's not going to be able to get a word in between the two of us. He's been listening to his talk all morning, probably. So we're really excited. We're having the 10th annual Taste of Wayne. It's going to be a theme with the mask and black and gold masquerade ball. So that's where you wear the mask on your face, and we're really excited about that. A lot of the women I know have been already trying to, figure out what kind of mask they're going to wear. It's business dressed, like to semi-formal. I know Dina picked out her dress. I want to go a little bit more fancier, so I don't know.
Yeah, you're going to go all out.
I want all the sparkles and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that. Have you picked out your outfit yet?
For Taste of Wayne?
Yeah. Are you going to wear a suit? A tux?
What's the attire? Sometimes it's casual. You tell me it's dress up?
Yeah, it's semi-formal.
I'll come if it's dress up.
Whatever. Don't say that.
I don't get dressed up
very
often.
We'll have a special mask just for you. And we'll also be selling masks during the event. They'll be $5, right, Dina? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you don't have a mask and don't bring one, she has ordered the cutest ones. We actually seen them yesterday. They're pretty cute to wear. So, yep.
Mention the day.
Yeah, and so that's Thursday, March 14th from 6 to 9. It's $50 for the chamber members and $75 for the non-members. I'm sorry, I'm not a morning person. I woke up just yet.
What's the entertainment this year? They got the entertainment lined up?
We do, and I'll mention that real quick. Our entertainment sponsor this year is Camores, and we are going to have... let me read her name so I don't get it wrong. Amy Rose Brubaker. She is a harpist from here in Wayne County. So I know she has played at several weddings. She played at the barn at Live Oak when they had their ribbon cutting, and it's just beautiful music. So she'll be playing throughout the night, mostly background music. So we'll have her featured as our entertainer that evening. But I'm going to let Chad have a few minutes to share. And again, we want to say thank you again to Chad and Neesmith for being our presenting sponsor. I'll mention some of our sponsors as well in a few minutes, because we can't do any of our events without our sponsors. So we really appreciate them.
I appreciate y'all letting me be involved in it. Yeah, I was involved in the very first one way back 10 years ago, and it's a wonderful event to go to. So if you haven't ever been, I encourage everybody to go. It's just a good time. You can get to see all the food in Wayne County and get to mingle and have a good time and network. That's what the chamber is all about, is networking between the businesses and letting everyone see the businesses we have in Wayne County and how important they are to just our everyday life. And we need to patronize them and go and support them as best we can, because without the businesses, the local businesses in Wayne County, we wouldn't have any employment and the taxes would be different. So it's very important that we support our local businesses across the board. And that's one reason Neesmith Chevrolet has been involved in it over the years, is because we know how important small businesses is to our community. But we really, really love just being involved with the chamber because it does do a lot for the community.
Thank you. Yes, ditto. Everything Chad just said is yes, exactly. And the chamber offers many events that our businesses can get involved in, and most always we're networking. That's what it's all about. And I do want to mention too, we still have some sponsorship opportunities available. Our deadline for sponsorship is tomorrow. By the end of business tomorrow, we may be able to extend that a little bit. I know we've got some folks that are trying to make up their mind what they want to do and how they want to get involved. So I'd say by Friday we could get some more sponsorships in. A corporate sponsorship is $500, and then a business sponsorship is $250. Both of those levels come with tickets to the event and different levels of advertising from now till after the event, actually, when we do our wrap-up advertising for it. So we do have that available. We're also taking auction items from our businesses for our live and silent auctions that we have during the event. The deadline for that is February 15th, so we're still asking for folks to send in their donations if they can.
Yeah, it's a great event to be involved with. So I would say any business, if you hadn't been involved, get involved with it. They really roll out the red carpet, not only for the guests, but also the businesses that help sponsor. They do a good job of letting everybody know who helped out with the event. So get involved. You'll enjoy going, and it's a great event. It's a great time.
And then we have raffle tickets for sale. They're $10 a piece, and there's 4 different winnings. You can win $1,000, $750, $500, or $250. So if you want to go ahead and buy your chance to win with some raffle tickets, you can go see Dina at the chamber. She has them up there, and those are sponsored by Country Financial. And then also we'll have the wine toss, which I'm excited about. I don't know, I love wine. So that's sponsored by Murphy Builder Supply. So.
Yes. One of our other sponsors for the event this year is Omaha Federal Credit Union. They are our toast sponsors. So this year all of our guests will take home a nice stemless wine glass with the 10th Annual Taste of Wayne on there, as well as Omaha's logo. So it's a really nice gift to take home. And I'll go ahead and mention some of our corporate sponsors that we have right now. Wayne County Industrial Development Authority, Jones Medical Equipment, ATC Broadband, Wayne Obstetrics and Gynecology, that's Dr. Harris and his staff, Southeast Georgia Health System, EAM Corporation, the Heritage Bank, and WTOC. So we, again, want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, and there's still time to get involved. Again, it's March 14th at Coastal Pines from 6 to 9.
And tickets are available at the chamber, right?
Yes, tickets are available. You can register online on Facebook or on our website at waynechamber.com, or you can email us or call us at 427-2028, and we can go ahead and get you registered.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't think so. Not today. Chad, you have anything else?
I'm good.
All right. We thank you guys for letting us come in. Oh, Bridget has something.
I can't wait to see what kind of mask you're going to wear. I'm excited about that. Yeah, we'll have to get you and Butch some cute matching ones.
With that, we'll be back with more of the Butch and Bob Show.
Got ticks? Well, we hope not. I'm Dr. Charles Hall.
And I'm Dr. Stefania Wilcox.
We are the Associate Veterinarians at Wolf Animal Hospital. As the cool air rolls in, we are noticing the ticks are too. Let us help guard your pets against tick-borne disease this year. Come see us at our main branch, Wolf Animal Hospital, at 755 West Cherry Street.
And now we can serve you from our new mobile veterinary clinic in select locations throughout Appling, Brantley, Long, and Wayne counties. The mobile service will provide preventive medicine and outpatient procedures on site. For more information, contact Wolf Animal Hospital at 912-427-3212.
I'm Dr. Charles Hall.
And I'm Dr. Stefania Wilcox.
And we are ready to serve you and your four-legged family members at our main hospital or one of our satellite locations. Contact us at Wolf Animal Hospital at 912-427-3212. 912-427-3212.
When we say right on the corner and right on the price, we mean it at Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. Up to $12,000 off 2018 F-150s. $12,000 off America's #1 selling truck. Stop the search. Call Mike Birch and 24/7 at MikeBirchFord.com.
Advance Healthcare Center on South 1st Street in Jessup is your one-stop health shop for most all your healthcare needs. They offer same-day appointments, and walk-ins are welcome for medical, chiropractic, physical therapy, and massage therapy care for immediate treatment and pain relief for injuries and illnesses of all conditions. Advance Healthcare specializes in the treatment of spinal and joint pains, headaches, neurological and muscle conditions, and family medical needs. Advance Healthcare accepts and files most major insurance plans, accepts motor vehicle and workman's comp cases, and they make self-pay plans affordable for everyone so you can get the care you need right away. Call or walk into Advance Healthcare Center on South 1st Street in Jessup or visit their website at ahc4health.com to explore the many ways they can quickly serve you. Advance Healthcare Center, serving the Wayne County area for over 27 years. Feel better today.
WIFO-FM, Big Dog Country, talking about the kind of mask that you're going to wear. Made me think you're going to wear like one of the president's masks. What I had to do a search on that. The movie that had the four presidents, that was Point Break with Keanu Reeves and Gary Busey and
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah. But I think they're talking about the kind of, like just the little, like the costume mask, like you see in, like the ones that the ladies back in the 1700s would hold up on their little handle. The big, in those movies like that. I think that's the kind of mask that they're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about the region basketball tournament tomorrow night. Wayne County's coach, Caleb Hobbs, just told us South Effingham won the girls' game yesterday, so they won the play-in game. So the four teams in the girls' matchup will be Ware and Statesboro play at 3, and Wayne and South Effingham will play at 6:30. Again, the winners will play Friday for the region title in girls' action. So, again, girls won the coin flip. It was a three-way tie between Wayne, Ware, Statesboro. Wayne won the coin toss, so we got to host the event here at the Benny Ratliff Arena, but those are the four teams in. All four teams already in state playoff action. Two winners on Wednesday play for the championship on Friday night. So come on out tomorrow night, watch some good basketball action. And again, four teams for girls, four teams for boys, all going to be on hand here in Wayne County as we get to host the event. And again, the action gets underway tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and then games at 5, 6:30, and 8 o'clock tomorrow at the Benny Ratliff Arena. Again, the winners play Friday for the region title. Losers play for seeds 3 and 4 into the state event. All four teams going to be in the state event, but the region championship going to be played here Friday night at the Benny Ratliff Arena, both boys and girls action. So it's going to be a fun weekend here. A lot going on in sports. Let's say got the scrimmage tonight for Wayne County baseball. Signing day tomorrow at the high school auditorium. Again, if you missed that on sports, get a lot of kids going to sign college scholarships, especially in football. Run those down real quickly. Again, Pat Rogers signed early with Mercer University. Again, he'll be on hand tomorrow. MJ Fuller going to Murray State in Kentucky, a Division I FCS school. Ashby Cribb going down to Division II Valdosta State. Keelan Hunter going to University of Cumberland's NAIA. And Trey Patterson, Georgia Military College. Three guys going to Albany State. Victor Andrews, Tavarin Hines, and Gavante Nix. Brandon Reynolds going to Fort Valley State, Division II, and David Vann, I prefer to walk on to the University of Georgia. All those football players on hand tomorrow for the signing. Also, Ham Perkins will be there tomorrow to sign with Piedmont College in Atlanta on a grant need for baseball. So, again, that's the Division III school at Piedmont College in Atlanta. So, our congrats to all those kids and their parents. They'll be on hand with their family and friends tomorrow. Always a fun event, the signing ceremony tomorrow at the high school auditorium. So, look forward to that.
All right. Tonight, 5:50 and 6 here on WIFO and worldwidebigdogcountry.com. Johnny Holstaff on the mound for the Wayne County Yellow Jackets. And
I think Coach McDonald wants you to pitch the last inning.
Oh, I would dread having to throw out even a ceremonial first pitch. It would just bounce and dribble about 3 feet as I've gotten old and very unathletic. But yours hit the mark. How long did you practice on that?
You don't get to practice. You just go out there and throw.
I mean, you didn't just try and throw that kind of distance. What I love to watch is clips of failed first ceremonial pitches. Yeah, where the ball sails over the backstop roll, it goes 3 feet and rolls.
Or they throw it 20 feet to the left. There's one that's just awful. That's Mike Wilbon, ESPN.
That's right. That's right.
First pitch in Chicago, he is pretty
bad first pitches, and also I like to hear horrible renditions of the national anthem, just for incredible laugh factors. It makes me giggle uncontrollably when you hear a really, 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 really bad version of the national anthem.
Gladys Knight tore it up at the Super Bowl. That was a great rendition of the national anthem. She did a great job.
All right, well,
that's about the only highlight of the Super Bowl. Everything else went downhill after that.
Oh well,
including the game.
It's all over but the crying. They're having a parade. Is it today in Boston?
I think so. And then Brady and Edelman going to Walt Disney World and going to Disney.
All right. Anything else we need to cover? We got the scrimmage tonight, and
soccer teams in Camden tonight. We'll have those scores for you tomorrow as well. Just spring sports, spring schedule is underway. So, city meets tonight, 7:00, City Hall. So. That about does it for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show on a Tuesday, Jonathan. Thank you very much.
All righty. 8:30 here at WIFO FM Big Dog Country, and let's get a quick update from Fox News Radio.